Good evening, everyone. This is Kelly from the High Priestess Tarot and Divine Messages. Thank you so much for tuning in this evening. This is going to be a collective reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in Pisces. I'll be taking a look at your recent past as well as your present and near future energies for you. I'll also be looking at any obstacles or challenges that you're currently working through as well. I'll be asking Spirit for advice for you or messages to help you on your soul's journey. I've already pre-shuffled with your energy, Pisces, so we can get started. Remember that if this reading does not resonate with you for some reason, please be sure to take a look at your moon, which is your emotions, or your Venus or rising signs, because there may be some information there that may help you. Okay? Tonight I'm going to be using the Witch's Tarot for your reading, Pisces, and I'll be clarifying with the Gilded Tarot Royale. Okay? So let's get started. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, my ancestors and loved ones that have crossed over, thank you for your blessings and protection as I channel these messages that you have for me this evening. I ask that you please be as clear as possible, Spirit, so that I may interpret them correctly and provide guidance to my seekers. Okay? So, Holy Spirit, can you please provide me with a card indicative of any current challenge or obstacle that Pisces may be facing currently? What is Pisces facing? Okay, Pisces, we have the Eight of Cups in reverse, and we have the King of Swords here. Okay, so what I'm strongly getting is that you may be considering coming back into a relationship with this King of Swords. The King of Swords can represent air energy, right? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but it doesn't have to be. Sometimes I like to link the energy and the element to the cards. It might help you resonate. So with this King of Swords, this is somebody who's really strongly sitting around and kind of thinking about things. He's trying to make a decision. He's trying to gather as much logic and information and facts and communication about something so that he can make a logical decision about this relationship, okay? He's trying to decide how to proceed. Should I stay or should I go? Or it could be you trying to decide if you're going to stay or go with this person, okay? Now, this is somebody who's very logical, very objective. They like to problem solve by using information and logic, and they try not to bring their emotions into making decisions, okay? So this is posing as your current challenge because you might be struggling with whether or not you're going to stay or you're going to go, right? This may be an energy where you walked away and you're thinking about coming back. So we're going to clarify that, Pisces, and we're going to see where this goes, okay? So let's move on to your recent past energy, Pisces, and see what's going on, okay? So Spirit, please give me some cards for Pisces' recent past energy. I have the Seven of Cups here, which indicates that something that may have been very confusing for you or choices that were confusing have now become very clear to you, okay? What else do we have, Spirit, for Pisces? What else do we have for Pisces? Thank you. We have the King of Cups in reverse. This is somebody who, this is water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio possibly, male, masculine energy. I shouldn't say male, it's definitely masculine energy, mature masculine energy. Somebody who may be struggling with balancing their emotions right now. They're healing. They may be speaking to someone about their emotions. They may be having trouble expressing their emotions right now because typically the King of Cups is a very loving energy, and possibly this person, something's going on with that. This person, I just heard the word therapy. This person may be seeing a therapist, or they may be talking to somebody about, you know, the feelings that they have. Maybe there's some depressive issues going on there, but they're definitely in the process of trying to go within and kind of regulate themselves. You also have the Ace of Swords here, right? The Ace of Swords is all about you getting some clarity about a situation getting some communication or having a conversation about something where you're going to be receiving some kind of enlightenment about something, okay? Because the Ace of Swords is really like an aha moment, like ta-da, right? You suddenly, everything becomes very clear. And you also have the King of Wands in reverse. So I'm getting two energies here, two mature masculine energies here. The King of Wands is fire energy, right? So Leo, Sag, Aries, it could be. The King of Wands is somebody who's very passionate, very driven, very motivated. They go after what they want. They're pretty self-assured. They're like alluring. You may see them as this energy as being someone you're very much attracted to because they present as somebody who's very self-assured. Okay, so we're going to clarify all of these cards. Or this could be somebody that possibly, was involved with you. So you actually have three kings here. You have the King of Swords, the King of Cups, and the King of Wands. So a lot of mature masculine energy here going on, Pisces. Let's see what's cooking with that. All right, so let's clarify these cards that we have, and then we'll move on to your current energy as well. Okay, so Spirit, can you clarify this Eight of Cups in reverse? Why is this showing up as the current issue or the current challenge for my Pisces viewers? Why is the Eight of Cups here? Boy, I'm flipping cards all over the place, but there's too many here, I think. Let's see. Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords. Definitely a painful ending, psychologically and emotionally very painful. So something may have happened with this King of Swords, Pisces, that really hurt you very badly. The Ten of Swords is really, it's like psychological trauma, right? Because that's really what the swords are. It has to do with intellect and logic. Definitely painful. It's like being stabbed in the back. It's also an energy that, like, it almost has like an energy about it that you can't come back from, right? It's like this tragic ending, right? So you may have walked away. You may have walked away because of this. And, that's why the Eight of Cups is here. You're maybe toying with the idea of coming back to this person. Okay, you also have the Four of Pentacles and you have the Nine of Wands. Yep, what was I just saying? So with the Four of Pentacles, this is an energy of somebody kind of holding on to something, being unwilling to let it go. It could be your finances, it could be the notion about somebody, it could be a relationship, but it's almost like a stubborn kind of miserly energy where you're hanging on to something very tightly, or your person could be hanging on to you very tightly. And this Nine of Wands energy is really you or your person not being willing to give up, right? It's kind of like that wounded warrior, like you're exhausted, like you've been through the battle and you're just so tired, but you're still hanging on to that last wand. You're like, I'm not willing to quite give up yet, which definitely relates to the Eight of Cups. You're trying to decide whether or not you're going to come back into this relationship that was very, very painful for you, and you're trying to get through that. You're trying to navigate that right now, which is why it's posing as your current challenge, okay? So let's kind of clarify your cards here in your recent past. I'd like to know more about this King of Cups in reverse and this aha moment with the Ace of Swords. Yes, we have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is someone needing to heal, right? From something that was very painful for them, okay? It's needing to take time out for yourself, self-love, right? Whether that's, resting, meditating, going for a massage, hanging out with your best friends, like whatever it is, being in your backyard with your pets, whatever it is that makes you feel okay. That's what you should be doing right now, because clearly with this Ten of Swords here, you've been through it, okay? You definitely had a hard time, a hard go of it. And it's definitely showing that this King of Cups or you needs to heal, okay, from something that happened. Now remember, when I said the King of Cups is somebody who may be in therapy right now, they may be working on their emotions, trying to work through things, trying to handle something. So this could be, a masculine energy also that's needing to heal here. With the Seven of Cups, your choices had become very clear to you, things that were maybe very confusing in the past. Now you have clarity about that. Plus you have the Ace of Swords, which is also a clarity card, right? It's like that epiphany about something. Maybe the epiphany, though, is about this King of Wands, right? Because maybe you've learned something about this other person. You have all this masculine energy. Look, I have cards flopping over and jumping out. You have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is you patiently waiting for what you ultimately believe is going to be a situation where you're arriving at your best self, right? It's like your ultimate potential. And you're waiting for your ships to come in. And in this deck, it's actually showing the ships coming in. And you're kind of staring out into the horizon because it's like anticipation of something. You're just waiting, okay? But you're waiting patiently because you know it's coming. It's just a matter of when, right? So let's get some more clarification. Why is the King of Wands here? Why is the King of Wands here? Because we have this one masculine energy healing on one side. Then you have this epiphany on the other side with the King of Wands. And then you have the Three of Wands. So it's like, are you waiting for this fire sign? This Leo Sagittarius person possibly? Or somebody who just has this energy in their charts. They're very fiery, very willful, very sure of themselves. Let's see. Why is this King of Wands here for Pisces? Who is this King of Wands for Pisces anyway? What's going on? Oh my goodness, look at all these cards. Okay. Spirit's got a lot to say about things tonight, Pisces. Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. Oh boy, we have another King of Wands. This fire energy is very strong here. Look, you have Wands, 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 Wands. Right? You have the Nine of Wands over here. Okay, wow, I don't even have room for all these cards. Now you have the Strength card, major for Leo. You have the Two of Cups in reverse, right? We're going to get to that. Oh boy. You have the Queen of Wands. You have a divine pair, fiery energy here. You have the Knight of Wands. And you have the Queen of Cups. Good grief. I don't even know where to put all these things. Okay, give me a second. Look at all this fire energy. You have all this red on the desk here. Ooh-wee, there's a lot of court cards here. Okay, so we were clarifying this King of Wands. And we talked about an aha moment, an epiphany that came to you about you reaching your highest potential, waiting for your ships to come in. Followed by the Seven of Wands in reverse. The Seven of Wands is somebody that is tired of defending themselves. They're tired of having to, dig their heels in and kind of stand their ground. This is somebody who feels like they're being attacked all the time, being picked on. And this person's tired. They're thinking about giving up. They're thinking about throwing in the towel, right? Then I pulled out again the King of Wands. You also have the Queen of Wands here. This is a divine pair, right? This is fire energy. Leo Sagittarius. Or two people that are very, very driven, very connected to one another, and very passionate. Very passionate couple together. There's a lot of sexual energy there. A lot of attraction, right? This is like hot stuff right here. And then you have the Strength card, though, with this Two of Cups. So it's kind of showing that, you really have to count on yourself here. You really have to kind of, look within and be strong about something. Because with this Two of Cups, it's looking like possibly, maybe with all this passionate energy, something may have transpired here, right? Like something, maybe there's like some kind of hurtful kind of situation here that lent itself to this Two of Cups being in reverse, because that's really, the two of you in a disharmonious state. You're not seeing eye to eye. You don't have that loving energy between the two of you, and then you also have the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands, is not the most consistent energy, right? He's like kind of like very passionate, but then he kind of like disappears, right? So it's like it can be, kind of like a player energy here, right? With this Knight of Wands. And then you have the Queen of Cups there, which is really you, right? It's like Pisces energy, can be Cancer, can be Scorpio. So there seems to be some kind of situation here with a fire sign that, you know, maybe is in hot pursuit of this Pisces energy or this water sign energy, but it's looking like that might be causing some kind of imbalance here in your relationship, because cups are all about, you know, emotion and relationships. This is a very wild reading, Pisces. This is crazy. You have, you know, you have your King of Swords, you have your King of Cups, you have the Queen of Cups, you have the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So this is all like couples energy and stuff going on and healing and passion and wowee. All right, let's see what's going on here. All right, so let's kind of move into your current energy. I can't wait to see after all of this. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so Spirit, give me some energy, please. Did you see that? Good grief. Like I said, when I say these cards are jumping, Spirit has a lot to say tonight, Pisces. Goodness. All right, let me try to make sense of this here. I'm only going to take the ones that flipped over. All right, so we have 3 cards here. We have the Moon in reverse, again, Pisces energy, upside down. 4 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords in reverse. I'm going to have to, I don't know what, I'm going to have to double up on all of these cards because I don't even have enough room so that you can see them all. And I apologize, I have limited space here. Okay, so moving into your current energy, Pisces, we have the Moon in reverse. This is something that has become very clear. Something that was once hidden, Pisces, from you is now clear. It's like light in the darkness, right? It may have to do with somebody hanging on to the idea of something, or somebody hanging on to a person or their money or something way too tightly. It's a very stubborn energy. It has to do with not being able to let go, which is ultimately, you know, to your detriment, right? Because you have this 5 of Swords energy here. The 5 of Swords in reverse is somebody wanting to let go or repair damage that was done by some kind of argument where there was a lot of cheap shots being thrown. There was like, you know, words that were said that were very hurtful that you couldn't take back, right? So this is all like in your current energy, and maybe what's being, you know, shown to you or what is becoming clear to you is that somebody's hanging on to something, or somebody's hanging on to the idea of something that's causing a lot of fighting and arguing, okay? And with this 5 of Swords energy, this is really somebody who is manipulating the situation, or somebody who is always trying to like one-up you. It's kind of like a selfish energy, like a narcissistic energy, but because it's in reverse, again, you or your person wants to stop this. They want to fix this. They want to not be fighting over whatever it is that was transpiring in the past with all of this fire energy, Leo, Sag, Aries, right? You know, there's like, you know, this romance card. Well, I should say not romance, passion, right? This inconsistent energy. He's a flight risk, that Knight of Wands. You got to watch out for that one. Let's see. All right, what else? We have the 2 of Swords. This is, again, somebody having to make a decision, very similar to the 8 of Cups, right? Which direction am I going to take? But you're having a very difficult time here, making a head over heart decision, because you're letting your emotions get in the way, and you have to use your logic in order to make this decision about something, right? You have to be logical. You can't bring your emotions into it, Pisces. And we know that with Pisceans, that's very difficult, because Pisces is ruled by their intuition, their emotions, their gut, following their heart. That's how they go through life. That's how they navigate everything, right? So this is particularly difficult, right? So let's get one more for that. Let's get one more for that. I think I just flipped I did. Where'd it go? There it is. Gosh, cards are flipping. And you have the Six of Swords, yeah. This decision that you may be having to make is really talking about you being able to finally leave this murky past behind you, leaving the trouble behind you, and physically leaving it, walking away, right? It's leaving energy, leaving a person, leaving a situation because it was no longer serving you, and moving to kind of higher ground, or moving onto a calmer shore, right? Where you can find peace, right? Within yourself, okay? With this Moon card here and this Four of Pentacles, I'm strongly getting, you know, this energy is definitely someone who's can be very difficult, right? Because you have that kind of stubborn energy, that miserly energy, not letting go of something. Like maybe when you're having an argument, they just like won't let things go. They harp on things. It's kind of like me kind of energy. That Five of Swords is that like narcissistic, selfish energy. They don't really care how you feel. It's all about them. So I like that in your current energy, though. You're showing that, you know, with the Six of Swords, that you're trying to make a decision. Hopefully that you're moving out of that energy, right? Because nobody wants to be with a controlling, miserly person, Pisces, right? Okay, let's find some energy here for your near future, all right? So Spirit, can you please provide me with some near future energy, please, for my Piscean audience? What can they expect? What's coming around the corner, please, Spirit? For Pisces, what's coming around the corner? What's coming around the corner for Pisces? Let's see. Let's come around the corner here for Pisces. Okay, I have one. Chariot, always a good card, major for Cancer, right? That's you moving forward, reaching your goals, being successful. You have the Ten of Wands. You want to let go of all of that past energy that burdened you down, weighed you down, right? You were carrying that load. You want to put it down, let it go. You have the High Priest, okay, in reverse, and you have the Karma card, which is Judgment, in the upright, and you also have the Eight of Swords, and you have the Hermit. Now in this deck, the High Priest is like the Hierophant, okay? It's just that it's in reverse. Different decks sometimes call things different things. The Karma card is the Judgment card, okay? So what I'm strongly getting here, Pisces, in your near future, you are deciding to make a very big decision that is going to affect your future in a profound way, okay? With the Judgment card, you're being called to make a choice or a change or a decision about something, okay? This card speaks about redemption. It's about forgiving yourself, forgiving others for past mistakes, right? Asking the divine for guidance and support to guide you and help you with whatever it is that you need help with, right? And really, it's all about karma. What comes around goes around. You reap what you sow. You get what you give. That kind of thing, right? And with this Hierophant card in reverse, you know, this may be somebody who maybe initially, maybe you were involved with a person in some kind of non-traditional relationship, right? Because when the Hierophant is in the upright, it speaks to like societal norms. It could be about commitment and relationships, marriage even. The Hierophant is kind of like this intermediary. I always think of him as like, or it's usually representative of a male energy. I always think of this person as kind of like a bishop or a cardinal, right? Like somebody who is like an intermediary between the earthly realm and like the divine, right? He's like a spiritual leader. He's like a teacher, somebody that you could maybe talk to for guidance, right? But when this card is flipped, it kind of indicates like all of that energy, like that traditional kind of commitment, like leveling up, mature relationship kind of feeling. That's kind of in reverse, because this would be like a non-traditional setup, right? And possibly, because you have the Ten of Wands here, you want to move away from that, and you found that to be very burdensome when you were involved in that relationship. It was very heavy. It was weighing you down. It was making you feel bad, and you want to put it down. You want to just let it go. Tens are a new cycle, right? It's ending and beginning. So let it go. And that's what I'm seeing in your near future. Now, with this Eight of Swords here, and the Hermit in reverse, Hermit is major for Virgo. With the Eight of Swords, sometimes you may be feeling in the near future, Pisces, like you're kind of stuck. Like you're kind of stuck and bound in a certain routine or in a certain holding pattern, or you may be feeling like you're stuck because of, a current situation or something that's going on in your life. However, the Eight of Swords is really more of like a self-defeating energy, self-limiting mindset, because in reality, like even with this card, this person could easily take off the handcuffs, take off the blindfold, and see that you could walk away from this, right? You could walk away from that mindset. You could walk away from feeling like you don't deserve any better, Pisces, okay? Because when we feel like we don't deserve better, you don't seek better. You don't look for better, right? But once you take off that blindfold and you turn your mindset around and you see that you actually can achieve what it is you actually want in your heart, and you actually understand that you do deserve the best, right? Then suddenly all of that negativity falls away, and then you see things much differently, right? Now, with this Hermit card, which is Major Arcana for Virgo, when it's in the reverse, this is somebody who's doing a lot of introspection, going within, taking a lot of time on their own, right? Isolating almost too much, right? They're trying to really go in and figure something out. They're trying to make sense of something. They're trying to kind of, find light in the darkness, right? They're trying to figure out a problem solve here. They may be trying to heal themselves from this Eight of Swords energy, that negative mindset, right? And this doesn't have to be you. This could be your person, right? Because we did have, the King of Cups healing over here with the Four of Swords, right? We had the Ten of Swords as your current challenge, deciding if you're going to walk away or come back. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot of choices. There's a lot of like emotion going on here, I feel. Let's clarify this Karma card. Spirit, why is the Karma card here, please? This is your Judgment card. Judgment card is major for Libra, right? It's kind of like about justice. So you have the six. Yes, we have sixes. We have the Six of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Hangman, major for Pisces, and we have the Page of Wands in reverse. Okay, so what I'm strongly getting, of course, the Hangman is there. There's you again, right? You're kind of like in this limbo position, right? These are all clarifying the Judgment card. So you may be having to make a decision. You're being called to do something, okay? And you're kind of like feeling like you're in limbo right now. You're like in this holding pattern. You're kind of just going through the motions, right? And you're trying to see things from a different perspective. You're trying to look at things differently. whether it's your own perspective, you're trying to like wrap your head around things and have like a different mindset, or it could be someone else's perspective, or it just could be like an overall change in your outlook, like how you actually see things going, right? Now you have the Six of Wands and the Six of Cups, which are two lovely cards, right? One, it speaks about nostalgia. It has to do with having history with somebody. It has to do with, you know, it could be, you know, about children. You may have children with this person, but it doesn't have to be. But really, it's about happy memories, fond memories, you know, thinking back about, you know, things that transpired, and it brings a smile to your face, right? There's that like connection. There's like a tie there, okay? And the Six of Wands, of course, speaks to you know, choosing success. You're choosing happiness. You're choosing to be recognized for your part. You're choosing to receive attention from your partner or from, you know, the public, however that is for your work, your efforts, your participation in something, right? This is receiving accolades. It's kind of like receiving fame or being very successful in something, okay? And you feel like you can move toward that, right? Because you do have you know, the Chariot, wanting to move forward with that. And you also have this Page of Wands. Now, pages, of course, are young, kind of immature energy, but the pages represent like a thought or a message, an offer, or, you know, an invitation for something, right? But it's just like in the initial stages. The Page of Wands would be somebody who has the idea of some kind of creative kind of opportunity that they are passionately going after, or they're thinking about going after it. But because it's a page in reverse, it never really kind of leaves the yard, right? It kind of like it's in that initial stages here. But you may be thinking about something where you feel like you could be very successful in, Pisces. You might be pursuing something new here with these wands, because that's what wands really represent, right? Going after something. It has to do with motivation. It has to do with creativity, you know, communication. So what I'm strongly getting here for your near future energy is that you're making an active decision, Pisces, to not have that negative mindset, not have that self-defeating mindset that did not serve you in the past. You're moving away from that. That's what the Chariot really means. You're moving toward your own success, and it's all about you. You're choosing it for yourself. So good for you, Pisces, okay? So let's go ahead and get some advice from Spirit. Spirit, what advice do you have for my Piscean viewers moving forward? Okay. I love it. The Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is just such a nice card to have at the end, right? It's that happy energy, happy, joy, you know, happy in the home, happy with the family. You have a reason for celebrating, rejoicing. This is such a nice card. I always think of like this representing some kind of happy event or a happy occasion, like a wedding or a party or some kind of nice thing where everybody's, you know, happy and you know, there's a reason to celebrate here. So I love that. So that's coming up as a message from Spirit. Let's see what else Spirit wants to tell you, Pisces. Let's see. I like it. I like that one. Okay. Let's see what else Spirit has to say. Spirit, one more for that Four of Wands. Oop, I got something coming out here. And the Justice card. Ah, very nice. So whatever wrongs occurred in your past, Pisces, are going to be set right. Everything that you felt was unjust or unfair in your past, all of that's going to get fixed, okay? With this Four of Wands energy. They're letting you know that everything's going to work out and everything's going to be okay in the future, which is so nice. And I believe that the reason it's going to be okay is because you are going to let go of that self-defeating mindset. You're going to finally move forward with that Chariot card because you believe that you are entitled to better. You feel like you want to move toward your own success. You have that Six of Wands also. And there's that Chariot card, right? So this is moving towards happiness. This is moving toward fulfillment, feeling emotionally successful, right? And feeling that you're being treated fairly and that everything from the past that has gone wrong, everything's going to be set right. There's going to be balance here, right? I love it. I love this advice. Okay, so Pisces, I hope that this reading has helped you in some way. And if so, please like, share the video, and subscribe to my channel. I'm new to YouTube relatively. I've only been doing this for about 2 weeks now. And I love it. It's my passion. I hope that I am helping you with your decisions moving forward. And of course, any little bit helps my family. And I appreciate your support so much, okay? I hope to see you at your next reading, Pisces. And please always remember to keep that gratitude in your heart because it makes a difference. Thank you and God bless.